Howdy folks, I'm the Extrovert House Spouse, and this is the Oxbow Manor project, or at least the front yard. Today I want to talk about my plans for the front garden. You know, there's a lot of weeding that's got to be done. It's still technically winter here in the Pacific Northwest, and there's a lot of stuff that's just now starting to come up and come back to life. It's March now, so things are coming around. As you can see, my yard is very green, but that's what you get for living up and around here. This grass here, however, we were going to do some sort of park bench feature, but I think we'll put that off to the side closer to the Christmas tree maybe. And here, I'm going to till up this grass and put in more vegetables. That means I'm going to have to bust out my rototiller, which hasn't been used in quite some time, so it's relatively filthy. I did already do some of the cleaning work before I was like, video! However, I've got some carburetor work to do because it was fouled. So let's go take a look at that in the shop, and maybe if this rain clears up, I'll take it out and we'll see how it works. Come on! So I've gotten this rototiller up onto a very large ice chest so I could sit down and have it at a good working level. And I've got to get this gasket material off of here. This is the original gasket that came from the factory on the rototiller. I've been using this straight edge razor blade, but just can't quite get some finer stuff off of there, so I've got to fiddle with this for a little bit. I'm going to realize here in just a moment that this housing off to my right is in the way, and there's only 4 bolts, so I'm going to have to take that off now. Actually, this takes quite a bit of time, so let's go ahead and speed this up. Man, if only I could really work this fast. Now, I've used WD-40 in this way before, and it's going to get in there and penetrate the material and allow me to scrape it off. And now I've got this 600 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to get the last little bit of residue off of there. That ding, by the way, was actually a new subscriber. All right, so now I'm going to get this fuel line in here, and I've got to get my pliers with the wide, I use the channel locks because they've got the wide mouth there. It really allows me to get this 2 and 1 prong spring clamp. Now, this ON OFF indicator, I actually unfortunately broke the other one when I was cleaning it the first time. So I went down and picked this one up for just a couple of bucks, and it just clips right in. And I didn't notice till later that I installed it upside down, so off is on and on is off. I'm going to go ahead and get this air filter housing in place. Use some thread lock. Tighten everything down. Go ahead and put the filter back on. I love these butterfly nets. So satisfying to turn those down. Now I'm just going to go ahead and check the oil. Believe it or not, I haven't actually checked it since I bought the thing, but this oil looks really good. Well, let's go ahead and take this thing outside and put a new spark plug in it. Tighten that thing down, do a good visual inspection, make sure everything looks like it's supposed to. Make sure everything operates properly. Yep, that's connected. A little bit of fuel. I always spill gas. I could use a funnel or any number of gadgets, but I'm always spilling gas. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and open up the ball valve on the bottom of the carburetor, make sure there's fuel flow. And that's good. Nice. This is where I learned that my switch was upside down. First pull in the on position. Choke works. Throttle works. I think we're good to go. Man, this soil is so rich and beautiful. I can't wait to grow stuff in it. And you know what? I think I'm going to speed this part up too, because it's pretty funny to watch. Well, in true Pacific Northwest fashion, it's raining all day today, actually. It's super muddy outside. Through the magic of editing, I did all the work yesterday and finished up the last little bits today. And, you know, that's the luxury I have of being an extrovert house spouse. Thanks for coming to Oxbow Manor. Give it a like and a share if you enjoyed it. And then if you didn't, go ahead and smash that dislike button, as one of my favorite YouTubers likes to say. And, hey, thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. Bye now.